again. Now, we are going to be talking about a unique brandable name. This is Swappy.com. Now, this is obviously at the GoDaddy's auction, as you can just see over here. The auction is not quite far away. Okay, it is, you still have 4 days and 19 hours left, and I'm going to upload this straight away so that if you really are into this, you can obviously bid on it. Now, the current bid is going at 1225, as you can obviously see, and what's more interesting over here is the estimated values. Now you guys are quite driven to the estimated values. If you see a domain name with higher estimated value like over here, you guys just tend to go totally out on such names because you believe these types of domain names will be perfectly good. So obviously this domain name is quite unique. We're going to talk more about this, but before that, look at this now. There are 49 bids and there are 20 bidders. Now if you look closely, the auto bidders, they are actually fighting for this name, if you see over here. So even with 49 bids, there are 20 bidders, so obviously you can see there are a lot of bidders on this name. Now what makes this domain name worth the hype? Now first of all, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you just look at the keywords, the domain, and what comes to your mind? This domain name really gives that direct hint of swapping. So this can obviously be a great platform for swapping things. Now you could be swiping a lot of things, but this actually hints about that swiping things. So this is actually very driven to the memorability, and obviously the name is very casual, but it just directly gives you that straight up hint. So this is the first thing. Now secondly, a lot of clothing brands, okay, collectible things and NFTs, they usually pick such names because these types of names are very catchy. Okay, let's say if you launch a platform, I mean, you have seen a variety of clothing stores, their names are so unique and so brandable. So this is where these types of names can be very impactful. Now the second thing, I mean the third thing, it can obviously be used for cryptos. I mean, there are so many cryptos launching, and the cryptos gotta be unique. So you just cannot miss such chances. Okay, how about launching a platform that is into tokens or crypto trading, that is Swappy tokens. I mean, there can be. There's obviously been so many things. And how about the third, I mean the fourth thing could be maybe a kids app. Swappy is really playful name, and you can, maybe a platform can be created for the kids where they trade cards, virtual items, or learning, and there can be so many things. This sounds really fun and lights you up, and this is it. And the last but not the least, maybe a swap system that you can just swap your rewards. So just like a service that lets users swap loyalty points or rewards across platforms, there can be so many things with this. So this is what I wanted to tell you. These types of domain names gives you an edge where you can freely do so many things. And let me show you something else over here. Now again, the age, this was first created on 2012, and this is obviously 13 years old. So these types of domain names do hold value. If you see, now this is where this gets a little more better for us. Swappy.co, this was sold for less than $100. Now I don't know what is going on with this, but if you see over here, Snappy and Swappy, they are quite similar, okay? And this got actually sold for more than $25,000. Now, if you check, let's just check what is Snappy.com all about. Let me just go on Snappy and see what's going on with this, so that we can predict what will this be happening. Your employee and customer gifting expert, okay? So this is like top brands, effortless setup, global deliveries, and customer gift memorables. Okay, so this is actually linked to a lot of platforms. Gifting made easy. All right, so you can see now. This is obviously very playful. There are so many product reviews and snappy API, branded swag, employee appreciation gift. So it's like a gifting store, okay, where you can gift everything. So I mean, if you may or may not know, but I mean, if Swappy and Snappy, they can obviously benefit from each other. You never know, and there can obviously be a lot of things done. As I've said, this is a very playful name. So this is what it is, and with the price tag now 25,000, I would definitely say that this would go to its estimated value, maybe above. So you can obviously check these bids. You just gotta enter swappy.com and you will land over on this page. You can check by yourself and see whether what actually the auction and the bids are going on for this domain name. There are obviously 4 days and 19 hours left, so you have all the time to check. And if you look at this, it says where users can exchange items like clothing, collectibles, or books. It's catchy and memorable. And the .com extension, obviously the mainstream, it has that mainstream touch, the .com. And yeah, this is what it is. I mean, let's see where it goes, and when it launches, we will obviously see that what exactly website or the platform will be doing. So this is what it is. I hope this made some sense to you, and if it did, don't forget to tell me. And if you need any domain consultations, you can check my website namesbrun.com. I hope you have a good one.